Hey y'all, welcome back to Nini's Texas Kitchen. We've been away for a little while, sorry about that, but we're all better now, so we've come back to cook you some more goodies. So what we're going to make today is some fudgy brownies with peanut butter swirl. So these are the ingredients that you're going to need. 8 ounces of coarsely chopped semi-sweet chocolate, half a cup of butter that you've chopped into pieces, so like 1 stick cut up. You need 3/4 of a cup of firmly packed brown sugar, 1/4 of a cup of white sugar, 3/4 of a cup of flour, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 3 eggs, and for the peanut butter, I just took some peanut butter, added a tiny bit of water, stirred it up to make it soft, and then I'll dollop it on there and spread it through. I've got an 8 by 8 inch square pan that I've prepared with nonstick cooking spray. If you're going to use a glass pan, then you set your oven for 325. If you're going to use a metal pan, set it for 350 degrees. So the first step is we're going to take our chocolate and our butter and put them together in a medium-sized saucepan, like so. And we're going to melt those together. And as you can see, I already have my oven preheated to 325. So just melt this together over medium to medium-low heat. It won't take very long. As you can see, it's already starting to melt. That's why you chop up your chocolate, just because it'll melt easier if it's in small pieces than just throwing in a big old solid chunk of something. Same thing for the butter, melts faster whenever it's in pieces like this. Make sure that you stir it when you do this, because chocolate will start to scorch if you don't keep it moving around steadily while you're heating it. Especially if you're heating it over direct heat. If you're doing it over bain-marie, it's less likely to do it, but I'm not going through that trouble today. I'm just going to directly heat it in my pan and melt it like so. So when you do that, just keep stirring and it will melt all your pieces like this. All right, guys, our chocolate butter combo has melted and combined. So now the next step is take it off the heat. We'll bring it over here, place it on a hot pad just to protect our counters. The next step is we're going to add our sugar. So brown sugar first, then white sugar. Oh, and I forgot, you'll need 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. So mix all that in. Till it's well combined, like so. All right, now we'll add our vanilla. Just use like a spoon or a whisk or something like that. You don't really want to use beaters on brownies because it'll make them, especially when you add the flour, it'll make it too gluteny and your brownies will turn out more cake-like than they will fudgy. So it's best just to use a spoon or a whisk. All right, now we're going to add in our eggs. Try to add one at a time and add those. Next, Just keep stirring. Till you get your eggs and everything mixed in there really good. One more egg. Boom. Mix it really, 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 really good before you add your flour. All right. Now we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour. Then we're going to fold that through. We want to mix it, we just don't want to over mix it. Because when you over mix, that's when your brownies your flour will get gluteny and stretchy, and then you'll get cake-like brownies, and we want fudgy brownies. All right. Looks pretty fudgy to me. Okay, so now we're going to pour it into our prepared pan. Like so. Getting out as much of it as we can of that yummy chocolatey goodness. All right, that's good. Now we're going to do our peanut butter part. So just stir it back up again, like so, and then just take, it's like 1/2 cup of peanut butter, that's all, and then just put little dollops across it randomly in spots. Kids love it like this. They like peanut butter. Just every little space, leave some room in between. And you don't want it to be so heavy of peanut butter that it goes down to the bottom. You want it to just be random spots, little pieces, so it's not too much. But we all know chocolate and peanut butter goes good together. Everyone who's a big Reese's fan will tell you that that's true. All right, that's good. Now, if you wanted to, you could take your knife and you could just sort of scooch them around a little, covering them slightly. Just don't push them down to the bottom of the pan. You don't want them to sink too much. All right. Now we're going to put it in for 25 minutes and look and see if it's starting to get crackly across the top. And if it's not, we'll cook them for 5 more minutes. And that's it. So we'll be back when they're done. Hey y'all, we're back. Our brownies are done. They ended up baking for 30 minutes. And as you can see, they turned out real gooey and fudgy and chewy. So yum yum. So I've taken one out and we're going to give it a try. That's perfect. If you like my video making homemade fudgy brownies with peanut butter swirl, please give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, share my video with other people, and please go back and watch my other videos. I really appreciate you guys watching. It's good to be back with y'all. We'll see y'all next time in Nini's Texas Kitchen.